and welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. My name is Beloved, and I'm so excited you decided to join me today for this video. So we're going to go ahead and get into our special feature today, which is going to be a film title From This Day Forward. So here's what this feature is about. Patrice and Corinne, two confident women in great relationships, have to learn tough lessons and trust and fidelity to make their love last. Now, y'all, this is a special treat for me because one of the actresses starring in this film is Essence Ankins, and I just really just enjoy her as an actress, especially having found out somewhat recently that she is a believer, and she's really on a real walk, a real journey with the Lord, especially in the films going forward. So this is like some of her older stuff, but yeah, just looking back at this feature, I'm like, wow, you can just really see a lot of what she's talking about and the roles that she decides to play, right? So okay, so I read to y'all the synopsis of this film. Let me tell y'all how I felt going into this thing. Number one, I just love, for one, I think to me it seemed like more of an independent feature, an independent film, which I usually do appreciate those a lot more because they just seem a little bit more real, a little bit more in touch with the people, the generations, what is really happening right now. This is a film that really does focuses on the principles of God and really just bringing to light those different things that we as people tend to overlook. So I really did appreciate that. The characters were definitely believable. They were lovable, they were real, and it was so real to the point where it just had me laughing a lot throughout this film because I'm just like, I just love how far that they took it. Because sometimes in movies and different things, they kind of take it to a certain point and then it almost seems like, okay, now I can see where this is like made up a little bit. That is not typically how I feel like a woman in that situation would respond. But in this film, it was really like that with the women here in the film in particular. I'm going to speak on them. The female characters in this film, they really did portray what I feel like a real woman would, kind of respond in a situation like that. When you're dealing with your spouse or you're dealing with someone that you are considering marrying one day, which is Patrice and Corinne. Patrice was married actually, so she was dealing with a whole nother level of things. And then you had her best friend Corinne, who was considering marriage. They were like, this is her fiance she was dealing with. So we got two different aspects, two different relationship aspects, and it was just amazing. It was so funny. It really did have me laughing. And to not really have so much stuff going on where it's like a distraction for the audience, with so many different, let's say like different scenery, which can be a distraction. And I like that pretty much the majority of the film took place like in a couple of basically in one particular setting, which made us as the audience, I could say, really made me narrow in and focus on the actual message. So I really did appreciate that. So overall, From This Day Forward was just a wonderful film. I really believe that you're going to enjoy this, y'all. You're gonna be laughing, you're gonna be feeling it. And let me tell you, just to have what's her name? Okay, Jo Marie Payton, who actually played on Family Matters. Y'all know her, who played the mama, right? Have her in this film, the way she was acting, I was just like, oh no, you didn't go there. You just jumping in your son relationship and all this kind of stuff. And the way she did it, she was just so cold with it. I was just like, no, girl, what is going on? And it just made me laugh. And she was funny, but in a very, very real way. Like I said, overall, you're gonna enjoy this film. You're gonna be laughing. And like my favorite thing, because I be keeping an eye on that for y'all, okay? And that is the overall, the principles of the Word of God moving in throughout this entire film, where you are going to think about scriptures are going to come to your mind if you're already on that page, and if you're not, you are going to take away certain principles that you're going to be like, oh yeah, I understand it. Yeah, I get it. All right. So overall, you're gonna enjoy this film. You can find it actually streaming right now for free on YouTube From This Day Forward. Y'all gotta go ahead and check that out, okay? So that is all I have for you for this video. I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.